Do you really just go no script?
Yeah, usually I do.
What the fuck? That's crazy.
Right, hi guys.
I could never.
Today we're playing Voxlblade. So right now I'm going to show off a build that relies heavily on just rage buffs from both the Greatsword and the Gladiator runes. Obviously, to make this build work, you need to be a Gladiator. And what I went with for armor-wise is Iron Slayer set. And I was a bit lazy with the ring. The ring I could have went a a void ring to do extra void damage and other things. But for now, I'm using this. So for this build, you want to focus on getting rage, void rage, which allows you to get stun resistance when popping your rage runes. You want gladiatorial rage, which comes with gladiator. Basically, it's just buffs your rage in general. Scourge allows you to do true damage and block breaks, like a lot of enemies, and does a shit ton of damage. Reinforced block allows you to block and not take much damage whatsoever. And Fury just makes your rage last even longer. And the fact that I have 121.5 physical boost is insane because of the the Iron Slayer set. But if you really want to min-max the build out, you'd want like Berserk on every single piece, but there's no way I can do that in like 2 days of the game coming out. I mean, of the game being in testing and all that. So I've done the best I can for this build. Obviously I'm a bit lazy for the handle, but if I wanted to, I would have like maxed it, like grinded out even more and gotten like the proper handle for it. But this is a tier 3 handle and a tier 5 and tier 4 blade, which is a max blade with a 1 from max handle, which is still really good. So this thing shreds for damage, and it works really well, especially in like team situations. So let's just say you're gonna be like the heavy hitter, right? In these scenarios, and this build especially shines when taking out very tanky foes. So if I can find a crocodile or something, whatever they're called, to fight, I'll like show you guys the damage, because it does like a shit ton. So here I'm going to demonstrate the damage of this build on that crocodile over there. And it's already lost a bit of health, but it's fine. So if I pop rage and go like this, it does massive damage. It does a shit ton of damage. And I'm quite tanky as well. All I gotta do is just pop the rage buff and boom. See? Basically, I shred these like monsters and stuff in a group, especially. But in by yourself, you still like do a shit ton of damage. This build is insane because all you gotta do is spam runes to like get the most amount of, well, not runes, what's called rage buff. Just get like the most amount of damage out of everything you do. So obviously when doing this, instead of taking like a move like the Great Spin or whatever the Greatsword has that looks kind of like this,
oh, void.
you want to take this buff, and you obviously have a range rune.
Lilin.
The only problem this build has, in my honest opinion, is you lack rage. Not rage. Let's go. You lack speed. But if theoretically you were to soulbind all of your equipment onto your like character, so you can just equip something else, you could always just put on like bunny armor and still run quite fast, or you could just put on another set of Iron Slayers and do like double the damage that you usually do. So this build is insane for just damage, and if you were to really max it out, I feel like it has a lot of potential.